Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace, and I just went to Walmart Pharmacy to get some insulin supplies at insulin syringes there, and yeah, and I got in, I'm, being careful with walking. I see the cardiologist really soon, and so I don't know how much I can do since I was in the ER. When was it? Well, today technically starts a new week, so like 10 days ago, I guess, maybe. Anyway, and am I going to get this out? Do you think? There's so much. Right when I pulled up here to make this video, all of a sudden so much activity came out, and I'm distracted like you wouldn't believe. Can you tell? Actually, you probably would believe it. But I was in the ER, and I have to consult with the cardiologist to see how much I can go back and start doing and all that. Well, I just went into a store, like I said, Walmart, to get the pharmacy. Of course, I got up there in the pharmacy. It was closed for lunch. Adam and I had just been talking about that he says these places, they do their lunches like CVS, and we were going to the Walmart, and sure enough, but I told him, I said, that's because people take their lunch breaks and they go, people who are working want to go during their lunch breaks to get their medication, and what they're going to go to these various pharmacies, and they're going to be closed for their lunch too. So they do. They take, like this Walmart took it at 1:30 to 2. CVS, I think it was 2 to 2:30. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? So other people can go during their lunch. But anyway, it was good because I got up there, walked in, and I didn't feel anything bad or negative walking. And, I wasn't feeling, well, what I was feeling when I went into the hospital was a lot of, the ER that day was a lot of shortness of breath. I mean, I couldn't walk that far without, I can't even do it. I can't fake it, but if it's not real, it's fake, and I can't fake it. So, which is good. I mean, I don't have it. They took water fluid off of me. They don't call it water, water weight, but took fluid off of me then, and I'm on the Lasix since then. We'll see what my cardiologist says, as far as going back to work. I really want to start back to working, even though I was doing what I had to do. It was making me feel better all around. Being out in the sun, being out of the house and walking, getting some exercise. That was all felt good to me. And but I have to see if they agree. The cardiologist says, yeah, you can do that. So plus I gotta see if he is okay with me continuing my physical therapy for my my hamstring muscles. Boy, I'm so distracted. So much, why is it? Like I pulled up, nobody was parked here. It was so quiet, and all of a sudden, that's why I'm parked here. Adam's in this international market getting some rice. I like the basmati rice. We've been eating that for, my goodness, decades now. Probably since the 1980s, 1990s. Yeah, we like it. And we usually buy it from international markets, food markets. So, or Indo-European, Mediterranean, whatever they have, whatever they call them. And he's going to buy some bread. We like their bread, some of it. And he said some cucumbers, whatever else. But I got to the Walmart pharmacy. It was closed for lunch. It only had 10 minutes, which was good because I sat there for a little bit and nobody else was coming up. And then whenever I got up like 4 minutes and stood out there waiting for them to come up, Next thing I know, I'm surrounded by people. Nobody was at that end over there, so, except for me. But anyway, you know how that is, you go into the store and you're like, oh, I gotta wait. And Adam, I called him and told him, and he said, well, do you want to come back out here and then go back in? I said, no. Did you hear me? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm not supposed to be. It's not that I'm not supposed to be. It's that I don't know. They didn't say, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, it just gave me discharge papers from the ER and told me to read them, and it doesn't say anything like that. But as far as, you know, well, it says to consult with them. Okay, you know, you gotta wait a week or so. Nobody's gonna tell you anything in that time. A week or two. Because, man, the appointments over here, I'm serious when I say appointments for doctors and everything. The first time, because this will be my first time, I had seen one, and I told my doctor, he was the one that referred me to him. I said, that's not a good fit for me. I said, I'm old enough to know whenever it's not a good fit for me, and that is not a good fit for me. He said, okay. He said, well, I wouldn't give him any other reason. I'm not going to say. But, you know, he referred me to a woman. He said, I'm going to put that. I said, it's not that, but go ahead. And but a woman she works in the same office, the same practice. No, I didn't want to. I mean, how do you think he's going to see me and see that I went to her? Plus, they worked together. Plus, they said that she was an intern. It said it online that she was an intern. So who would she be interning under, right? And then I called them, and they said, no, or they called me, and I said I didn't want to. I don't want an appointment with her. And I said, she's an intern, right? No, she's not an intern. Something about me, it made me wonder if they knew what they were talking about. And I didn't want to do anything with that office again because they didn't seem nice. And I know, that's not going to work for me. I'm not going to go to some office where the staff things are superior. I saw, things that they were doing the phone. They were calling people on the phone, and they were acting so superior. And I've seen this since I was a child. All these different places I've been, I've seen so much, or at least one person who acts superior. And that office, and they called me again another time. And I said, I've already spoken to them, and I said no. But no, they were calling. It's all about business. And no means no. I don't know why people can't figure that one out. Anyway, here comes Adam. He's got a basket full.